British sitcoms weren't written by psychics, though sometimes you'd swear they were.
Just a minute, what are you pointing at? Just the miracle of new life, that's all.
Because every so often, a silly joke or a daft storyline from decades ago ends up coming true in the real world. And when you re-watch these moments now, it feels less like comedy and more like someone in the writer's room had a crystal ball.
It's incredible, it's just like being here. Yes!
So today, we're diving into 10 moments when classic UK sitcoms accidentally predicted the future. Not the obvious stuff, not flying cars or robots that make tea. I'm talking about real trends, real behaviours, and real-life modern moments that these shows, somehow, saw coming decades before anyone else did. Let's get into it.
We are fully seized of the need for reform, and we have taken it on board.
If there's one show that nailed the future without even trying, it's Yes, Minister.
A bit of coup d'etat.
How do you know? Well, it was on the news. You know, you're Foreign Secretary, for God's sake.
Yes, but my TV set's on the blink.
The relationship between Minister Jim Hacker and Sir Humphrey Appleby wasn't just funny, it became the blueprint for how countless viewers understand government.
Is it absolutely accurate?
They are all carefully presented to give the department's position.
In the 80s, viewers laughed at Sir Humphrey's ability to stall absolutely everything with a gentle, "Yes, Minister," but no.
People of Scotland have been promised an important state occasion. We cannot go back on our word.
Not to mention 3 marginal by-elections.
Fast forward 40 years, and the show seems less like satire and more like a training video. Policy gone missing, civil servants mysteriously studying the matter further, announcements made before anyone's checked whether they're possible.
Have we anything on this, Bernard?
Didn't find out much about his background.
Well, I can tell you all about it. He's a red-hot political economist.
Yes, Minister played this as cheeky farce. Modern politics plays it as reality. It didn't predict a specific event. It predicted an entire system. And that's a prediction that aged almost too well.
Well done, Minister. Better out than in.
When Tom and Barbara Good dropped suburban respectability and turned their garden into a full-scale farm, everyone thought they'd lost it.
After all, they were only pigs.
You haven't the faintest idea what we're trying to do here, have you?
Homegrown veg, composting, homemade wine,
Campari and soda, please.
Gin and tonic for me, I think.
A peapod or elderberry wine.
keeping animals in the back garden.
I have a splitting headache.
What brought that on?
Your chickens clucking all through the night.
In 1975, it was eccentric.
Look, animals are animals, not little people dressed up in skins.
That's good coming from someone who calls a cockerel Lennon.
Today, it's middle-class lifestyle goals. People now pay fortunes for sustainable living workshops that the Goods were basically doing for free, with nothing but optimism and a lot of manure. And of course, there's the modern army of suburban eco-warriors who get very animated about allotments and sourdough starters. Tom and Barbara, they were just early adopters.
Morning, Mr. Wilkes.
Good morning.
Did you get that copy of Pig Breeder for me? 2, wasn't it?
That's right.
In Better Than Life, the gang plug into a virtual reality world so immersive that it makes the real one feel pointless.
Look! Excuse me, you're probably really busy, but can I just say you are my all-time favourite fascist dictator?
At the time, VR was something you only saw in weird sci-fi magazines. Headsets were about as likely as time travel.
Remember you can touch things?
I know. Why do you think I was so late?
But Red Dwarf absolutely nailed the concept. Total immersion, alternate lives.
It's called the ball. Are you trying to tell me how to play this game? You think cats never played golf?
Your wildest fantasies coming true. And, of course, it all going horribly wrong.
What's going on?
Our faces have been smeared with jam. We're about to be eaten alive by killer ants.
Why?
Modern VR isn't quite that dangerous, but anyone who's watched someone trip over a coffee table while wearing a headset knows it's only a matter of time.
Still in the game?
You certainly are. Now what about my 18 grand?
In the 1973 episode, No Hiding Place, Bob and Terry spend the entire day desperately avoiding hearing the football score so they can enjoy the highlights later.
What are you two doing here?
We've come here to get out of the way. We've got a £10 bet on that we won't hear the score before it's on the telly.
They dodge conversations, they hide from radios, they sprint away from people who look like they're about to say, "Did you see the match?" Sound familiar?
So why should I want to turn round?
Because in 50 yards we passed that one-legged news vendor flaunting his placard.
That's modern life for anyone trying to avoid spoilers for a big show, a final, or a dramatic result. They basically invented the spoiler-dodging Olympics decades before social media made it a daily battle.
Replaces the England-Bulgaria soccer match, which was postponed earlier today because of a waterlogged pitch.
Some mothers didn't predict YouTube, but it predicted going viral.
Frank has been trying to save you money.
Exactly.
Frank Spencer's stunts, especially the removal van chaos in Moving House, are exactly the sort of dramatic, one-take physical mayhem that would be clipped, shared and memed everywhere today.
He'll be squashed flat. Here, help me shift this stuff.
Michael Crawford did his own stunts, often in a single shot, with dangerous precision.
Is this the North End Council estate?
The sort of thing now labelled, "Do not try this at home." These scenes have since travelled far beyond the sitcom. They're used in documentaries, clip shows and compilation videos. Frank Spencer was basically doing YouTube before YouTube existed.
Look what they've done to me. I'm on the brink. I'm a man in cess now.
This newsroom satire was written at the very last minute before filming, so it was always topical.
This piece will be controversial and sexy, like all my stuff.
But here's the spooky part. Real news stories would sometimes break after the episode aired that were uncannily similar to the jokes the writers had made.
Here is this dying news station's greatest ever exclusive, Tony Blair's diaries.
Financial scandals, minor political blunders, dodgy media decisions.
I'll be on television for many years.
Dennis Norden will never stop showing that clip where you farted while you were interviewing.
It happened often enough that the cast genuinely joked, "We're jinxing the country." If a sitcom ever needed a disclaimer saying, "Coincidences are coincidental," this was it.
Royston always declares the whole company insolvent so nobody gets any redundancy money. You might as well get fired.
The chaotic editing, the surreal cutaways, Vivian smashing through walls.
This isn't our house. Well, whose is it then? Somebody else's.
Random household items attacking people. Back then it was anarchic alternative comedy.
I could do better than that.
Oh, so you're an expert on comedy all of a sudden?
Not all of a sudden, I just am.
Today, it looks like content tailor-made for TikTok. Fast pacing? Check. Absurd visuals? Check.
Morning has broken.
Physical chaos with no explanation? Check.
Wake up, Rick. Rick! Wake up!
The young ones didn't predict any specific technology, but they predicted the internet sense of humour, the random for the sake of random vibe that memes absolutely thrive on.
It was a mercy killing. Right, that's it. We're going to the laundrette now.
Butterflies didn't get enough credit for being ahead of its time. Carla Lane wrote Rhea Parkinson's midlife identity crisis with a sincerity sitcoms weren't supposed to have in the late 70s.
It's very easy to lose sight of what's important, isn't it?
It is. Yes, indeed.
She's married, she's bored, she's restless, she loves her family, but she wants more.
It made me realise that what is left of my life must be right, preferably perfect.
She considers a romantic escape, quietly, carefully, internally.
What you're trying to say is, let's make love on the settee.
Well, you needn't be quite so clinical about it.
That blend of comedy and emotional realism is exactly what modern dramedies do. If Butterflies aired today, it would absolutely be called a gentle, character-led exploration of the female psyche.
Horses cannot fly, birds cannot gallop, I cannot cook.
Back then, it was a nice little sitcom about a woman who can't cook, but it forecast the modern direction of TV storytelling perfectly.
I'm absolutely not going to apologise. And what's more, I'm sorry.
Grace Brothers was terrified of any new machine. Every time Mr. Harmon wheeled out a gadget, a wages dispensing machine, automated displays, anything remotely technological, the staff panicked.
How could anyone do that to a cat?
They feared their jobs being replaced, customers losing human service, management using machines to save money.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
Ready?
Yes, quite ready.
Oh, get on with it. The suspense is killing us.
And, crucially, the machine exploding. Sound familiar?
Do not pay out.
Wondering why the machine has not paid out.
Perhaps it's been stolen by a Dalek.
Today, retail is full of self-checkouts, automated tills, electronic inventory systems, and customer service chatbots that are about as helpful as Mr. Tebbs.
Ho, 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 little boy. Have I got a surprise for you?
The comedy was broad, but the idea was right. Shops would try to replace staff with machines. Grace Brothers was basically a prophecy, minus the measuring tape jokes.
Oh, I'm not very good with mechanical things, though I did once hit the jackpot on the pier at Blackpool.
Arkwright's corner shop wasn't exactly 24-hour, but it felt like it.
We don't even close till 9 o'clock. If I go out for an hour, it's midnight before I can turn round.
People came at all times of day, the staff were always there, and prices were, let's say, flexible.
Put it this way, what little bargains can we put him onto to show our appreciation?
This was long before the era of convenience stores on every street corner, before the all-night-off licence, before big supermarkets realised people wanted milk at 3 a.m.
Now, come on, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can have us breakfast. Half this lot won't be up yet.
Arkwright predicted the modern British obsession with just popping to the shop, even if his till did try to amputate Granville every week.
We're always angling for the time off. Yeah, I never get any though, do I? Never have any time to go out with girls.
So there you have it. 10 times, British sitcoms didn't just make us laugh, they somehow saw the future coming.
The wheels are in motion. No, it's really perfectly simple.
Whether it was eco-living, political chaos, spoiler culture, or retail automation, these shows captured truths that would only become obvious decades later.
If only I could see some comradeship, some rapport.
If you enjoyed this trip through sitcom time travel, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more vintage comedy deep dives, because trust me, we've only scratched the surface, and some of the wildest predictions come from shows you'd never expect.
It wasn't me. I didn't even press the button to show her appreciation.